Today I thought I would share one of my quick creative exercises with you. First off, here's the short I made of me printing the background. As you can see, it's quite simply bubble wrap, but I love the effect that it gives, especially for my embroidery sketches, as I call them.
That's super pretty. I love it.
I've chosen a very simple stick figure to stitch. Instead of using an embroidery hoop, I'm using a self-adhesive tearaway backing. I've set my machine up for free motion embroidery. So in other words, my feed dogs, that's what the fabric guides beneath the needle, are lowered. My tension is slightly lower than for normal stitching. So on my machine, that's a number 3 versus the 3.5 to the 4 that I use for normal sewing. I've put a new needle on my machine and I'm using a straight stitch. I have charcoal grey in the top and the bobbin, and I've put an embroidery foot on my machine. As always, bring both the threads to the top of your fabric and hold them securely under your finger when you start stitching. I'm using a simple straight stitch for this entire project, so even for the fill stitch part. I started the head and filled that with a circular spiraling circular motion. And then I started on the body. I do the outlines first and then I fill in the spaces in between. I do this because the difference when drawing with a pen and the thin line of stitching can distort your sense of perspective, so I find it best to outline either just the limb that I'm working on, or as you can see, the legs and the whole body, and then fill the space between my lines with short and long stitch, overlapping each row slightly. As I don't get a chance to embroider every day, I find simple little exercises like this very useful to do before I start a very intricate project. They're great for beginners to practice their skills and for more advanced embroiderers to get their eye in before starting a new project. So once your embroidery is complete, you get the satisfaction of tearing off the backing. Little pieces of the design from the design can be a little bit tricky to remove. So for that, you might want to have a pin handy just to get those little bits off. But generally speaking, this backing tears away really easily. Like I was saying, these simple designs are great little exercises to do for all levels. And once you're done, you can use the design to make a cover for a notebook or a pocket on a bag. You can cut out your character and stick it on a card, or even collect a whole lot of them and make them into a quilt. Thanks so much for watching today's little project. I make a short every day and I try and produce a full-length video whenever possible. So please like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future content. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.